Hey, chickadees. Welcome into today's episode of Mojo Mysticism. We're going to continue pulling from our little pocket deck of the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And let's see what they have for us today on this beautiful Tuesday. It's the second card, so two are out so far. See, there's the third one right there. Okay, let's see what they gave us. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the first card we got, we've seen this before. Actually, we've seen this more like a theme around here. But this is our good old friend, card number 7, to the sea. And the second card we got today is a card that we got yesterday. This is card 35, Loyal Heart. And the third card we received today is card number 20. This is Imagine. Imagine. And the message they're giving us today is to is kind of building on yesterday's message. So yesterday we talked about when we're kind of at the edge, right? We come close to the edge, we can't really see what's out in front of us or beside us, but it is kind of transforming maybe some anxiety or some fear. The word that was coming in my mind was terror, but no, fear can be terror. It was for me a week or so, well, a couple weeks ago. But transforming that, right, because we end up with the Loyal Heart card, we lean on our guidance. We learn to trust at a deeper and deeper and deeper level our guides. And when we do, we realize that not just being on the edge is no longer anxiety ridden or fearful. It becomes a place where we dance because we understand the beauty and the magic that's going to unfold in front of us as we take the next step and we say the next yes to our guidance, and how beautiful that bridge just unfolds in front of us, literally as our feet are stepping down. And today they're building on that, saying, like when we're kind of casting about, we're in the sea, right? We're in the sea. And I don't know, we've talked about this card in the past, but there's no motor on this boat. There are no oars. It is interesting that there is a weather vane on the bow of the boat, so you can kind of see that here. I don't know if I can get it closer. So there's a weather vane on the front, the bow of the boat, and then on the stern, which is the back of the boat, there are binoculars. So our guides are reminding us again that they're giving us a direction. We don't know how we're going to get there because we are in a boat with no oars and no motor, right? But we have a weather vane that's showing us that we're heading in the right direction. And we can, if we turn around and use the binoculars, see how far we've come. So just really kind of honing in and driving in the message that they gave us yesterday, especially with these first two cards. And then the third card comes along, this card number 20, which is Imagine, right? And it's asking us to use our imagination, not to build projections, they're saying. So it's not about imagining this utopia of whatever it is. It's really more about imagining who we're becoming, right? Knowing where they've brought us from, like by using the binoculars at the back end of the boat, and looking at where the weather vane is going, understanding we don't know exactly how we're going to get there because we have no motor, no oar, but we know who we are becoming. And when I say becoming, it really is who we are remembering ourselves as. All right, because that's really the only job we've got, is to remember who we actually are before we came into this life, before we came through the veil of forgetting, before we forgot even more, before we got conditioned into the culture that we live in, before we got all kinds of subconscious beliefs that don't belong there, before. It's the beingness, it's the shedding of all of the layers that we have put on ourselves until we get down to the core of who we actually really are. And so the message again today is just, it's like they're underlining yesterday's message. They put it in bold and they've italicized it. Oh, they highlighted it too, they're saying. They're like, don't forget that we highlighted it. But they're really driving home that point. So when we are in, yesterday we were close to the edge. Today we are to the sea. We're out in the middle of the sea. Our job is to learn to trust our guidance, right? And remember who we are on the journey. Because the truth is that on the to the sea card, yeah, there's a weather vane, and yeah, it's pointing to who we really are. There's not any other destination, and that's it. Like, there's no place to go, and there's no one to be other than who you are as your remembered self. And so you've heard me use the word remembering. I probably ought to help define it. So remembering is the act of recalling a memory. Remembering takes it to a deeper level. Oftentimes, it is layered with deeper meanings, right? More profound understanding, and potentially, in some cases, spiritual awakening. And I usually am talking about it in the context of spiritual awakening. And it's just waking up to who we actually are. So that's what remembering is. That's why that term is the one that I use most often rather than remember. Honestly, if I use remember, I probably just forgot. So I forgot to remember that I use remembering. But that's the trek that we're on. It's a trek that goes nowhere. It's a trek that finds the beauty in every moment that we're in, and every wave that rocks the boat, right? Every footstep in the sand, every rock that we're climbing, every single step that we take, especially when there's no bridge under it. So that's our job. And it can sound scary and daunting, but I can tell you that for me, it's been the most extraordinary journey that I've been on, the one to just come home to who I really am. So, and I'm not there yet. So, getting a little bit closer, but I'm not there yet. So, that's the message today. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day today. I love you all, and thank you for being part of our community. And we'll see you next time on Mojo Mysticism. Mwah.